Good afternoon, everyone. I'm SYAFIQ and you're watching Expecto Global Insight. Today, our special report takes us on a journey through time and technology. We often grow up hearing stories of magic, legends, and impossible dreams. But in 2026, the line between imagination and the real world is blurring faster than ever. Today's theme, From Myth to Reality, we'll look at how the fantasies of yesterday have become the tools of today. For decades, the flying car was the ultimate symbol of a future that would never arrive. It was a myth found only in cartoons like the Jetsons or sci-fi movies. However, that myth has finally landed in our reality. That's right. Across major cities, electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicle or eVTOLs are moving from testing labs to our skies. These aren't just planes, they are quiet, battery-powered taxis. What used to be a 2-hour traffic jam on the ground is now a 10-minute flight. Engineers have turned the myth of the flying car into a practical solution for urban pollution and congestions. Next, let's talk about biology. In ancient mythology, gods could heal wounds instantly or even regrow limbs. While we aren't gods, modern medicine is performing what our ancestors would call miracles. We are now seeing the rise of CRISPR, gene editing, and 3D bioprinting. Scientists are now able to print living tissues to help burn victims and are working toward printing entire human organs. Furthermore, paralyzed patients are using brain-computer interfaces to walk again by using only their thoughts. The myth of the invincible body is slowly becoming a medical reality through the power of biotechnology. Finally, we look at knowledge. Legend often spoke of oracles, beings that knew everything and could answer any question. Today, that oracle sits in your pocket. Artificial intelligence has evolved from a scary sci-fi concept into a helpful daily partner. From translating languages instantly to predicted climate change patterns, AI is the modern version of the all-knowing myth, helping humanity solve problems we once thought were impossible. Moving from the sky to the deepest part of our planet. For centuries, stories of lost underwater cities like Atlantis and strange sea monsters have filled our storybooks. For a long time, the deep ocean was a myth because it was too dark and too dangerous for humans to reach. But today, the abyss is opening up. Thanks to new AI-powered underwater drones and high-tech submarines, we are now mapping the ocean floor in HD detail. We haven't found Atlantis yet, but we have discovered alien life forms that survive on heat from the Earth's core. We are also finding vast underwater forests that help clean our atmosphere. What we once feared as a place of monsters is now becoming a key for saving our planet's environment. The dark myth of the deep sea is turning into a scientific goldmine. And finally, let's talk about power. In ancient Greek myth, Prometheus stole fire from the gods to give to humans. Today, scientists are trying to do something even more incredible. They are trying to bottle the power of the sun. I'm talking about nuclear fusion. For decades, limitless clean energy was considered a dream, a myth that was always 30 years away. But recently, labs around the world have achieved major breakthroughs. By mimicking the way the sun works, we are closer than ever for creating energy that is carbon-free and never runs out. We are no longer stealing fire, we are learning to create it ourselves. The dream of a world without pollution is finally moving toward reality. It is truly a remarkable time to be alive. From flying cars and bionic limbs till exploring the deep ocean and capturing the power of the stars, we are living in an era where impossible is just a temporary word. These advancements reminds us that the only difference between a myth and reality is innovation, courage, and time. As we move forward, we must ask ourselves, what myth are we dreaming up today that will become the reality of tomorrow? Only time will tell. Thank you for joining us on this special edition of Expecto Global Insight. I'm Shafiq Al Irshad. Stay curious, keep dreaming, and have a wonderful day. Cheers, mate.